All right, this is StretchExpert here with one more question. And today's question is actually, StretchExpert, what kind of health building program would you suggest that I follow? That's a good question. A health building program. Because on the previous video I talked about being a health seeker. So a health seeker is one that really does a conscious health building program. And see, here's the thing. The condition of your health is going to be in perfect synchronicity, okay, with how your body looks, what your skin look like, what your hair looks like, what your skin, nail, hairs, eyes, what does your body look like? That's going to determine exactly what you need to be working on. You know, if your skin is off, that tells right away that your liver is working really hard. The skin is the largest organ in the body, and if it's out of balance, you're not going to be having, it's going to be reflected in acne. It's going to be reflected in blemishes. It's just going to reflect what's going on inside. If your hair is falling out, or if you got a lot of grays, you know, grays mean that there's extra little stress and you might need some additional B vitamins. You know, are your nails chipping? Okay, do you find it hard to wake up in the morning when you get up? Okay, so a health building program is something where you're looking at what you're eating, how much you're drinking, what your sleep routine and patterns are like, how much stretching are you really doing, how much strength training are you doing, you know, what is your mental outlook. And on that, here are the 10 energy enhancers that I think a health building program should have. Number 1, you need to be as clean as possible, externally and internally. They call it endogenous and exogenous toxins. So you need to be as clean as possible on the inside and keep your outside as clean as well. Number 2, you need pure air. If you live in a house with smokers, or you're a weed smoker, or a lot of incense, that can it's not the purest of environments, okay, and it affects your lungs. So you really want to be aware of pure air. A lot of guys like to smoke weed because it helps to relax them. But then there's a side effect of that, which I talked about in another video, but basically the side effect of smoking weed is that you lose your brain cells. And it affects your lungs because you're putting all that smoke in. So you want pure air. Then you want as pure of water as you can get. The purest water is coconut water, watermelon water, orange juice, grapefruit juice. Those. I love the green drink. You want to get pure water. If you can't get any of those, then try to get some filtered water that you filter at home on your own. Because most of the time, if you go out and you look at a place that has water, it's probably tap water that they just chilled. So you want to drink as pure water as possible. Okay, that's really going to help your body be able to cleanse the toxins. Got to make sure you drink enough. Okay. Next, you need to make sure that you get enough rest and sleep. Now, there's a difference between rest and sleep. Resting is just relaxing. Sometimes people like to relax in front of the TV. Sometimes I like to just sit down, be quiet, listen to my own presence, be still enough to hear my own groove. I love Phil Jackson, man. Phil Jackson was the only NBA coach that I ever heard of. And there's a guy named Dennis Waitley, too. And there's more, of course. But these guys talked about the importance of visualization. So every day I sit down and I visualize people utilizing the StretchNinja basic program. I visualize them having success with it. I visualize them sharing with us their results, you know. So what are you doing to help yourself to rest every day? Okay, you need to rest and relax. And then you need to sleep, okay? sleep is super, super important because that's where you charge your battery every night. So you need to make sure you get good sleep. Some people need to sleep alone. Some people are okay sleeping in a room. Some people need to rest before they sleep. You need to know your pattern. Next, an ideal diet. Ideal diet is pretty simple. You just need to eat more fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds. With whatever else you're eating, you need to get at least the salad in. I always like to say to my clients, 4 fruits, 1 big gigantic green vegetable salad, a half a gallon to a gallon of water or liquid, okay, and a good handful of nuts. And then from there, whatever else you decide to eat, it's great for you. I usually add a green drink to that and keep on going. Next, right temperatures. Sometimes it's not the greatest to be in extreme cold or extreme hot with your temperatures, because that makes the body have to work harder in order to deal with those. So if I take a cold drink, it's going to make me shiver. That shiver is actually my body having to expend energy to warm itself up. And the same thing with hot. It's going to make me sweat so that I have to cool down. So you kind of want to deal with moderate temperatures. Next, you want sunshine. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. As much vitamin D as you can get, because if you're eating fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, then you'll know that those foods are absorbing sun, and actually you're eating that sun. Okay? Next, exercise. The body needs fitness every day. Can't be stored. You want to make sure that you're getting out there and doing something every day. If you're on a weight loss regimen, you need to be walking. If you are an intense athlete, you need to be really focused in on making sure you know what you're doing and measuring it and writing it down so you have positive feedback. Okay, body needs fitness every day, can't be stored. Next is emotional balance. I watched the Gators versus Ole Miss this weekend, and there's a guy, I want to say his last name is Henderson. There's a person that he's 6'2", shoot the lights out, but he's right on the edge of being too much emotionally, he's almost out of emotional balance, you know. LeBron James is emotionally balanced, okay? He takes everything in stride, he plays attention, he plays with a high level of intensity, but he's not emotionally over the top. And so it's important to really work with that skill. It's an important skill to have, because there are going to be situations in your life where being poised is going to be super important. Because the quote is, you're either poised or you're poisoned. All right. And the last one is developing nurturing relationships. Being able to have some friends, some people that you can really just chill with, some people that you can really communicate comfortably with, people that you can really, you know, get along with. That's a nurturing relationship. People that really believe in you and support you and your hopes, wishes, and dreams, and they really are with you as you're moving through this life experience. So those are the 10 energy enhancers. Those are the 10 conditions that are vital in order for you to put together a health building program as a health seeker. You know, and all of those, the other side of that are the 10 energy drainers, which is not having cleanliness, bad air, bad water, not getting enough rest and sleep, a standard American diet, you know, really extreme with the temperatures, not getting enough sun, not exercising, really negative emotional balance or negative emotions, not having that in balance, and, you know, toxic relationships. So take that information, digest it a little bit, see if you got any questions, you know, thoughts or comments, let us know. We'd be more than happy to talk with you. Go, if you haven't already, take a look at StretchNinja.com. You know, we are definitely a movement in motion when it comes to assisting people to really integrate not only stretching, but a whole lifestyle that's supporting them to be the best person and the best athlete that they can be. This is Coach Selby. I'm checking out. Hopefully you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me.